This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org.
Hello everyone! Kirbyvolt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. In the last log, we found every cave that there is in Hyrule and every Bubbulfrog. So we gave all 101 plus Bubble gems to Koltin. I say 101 plus because that's how many we had when we gave it to him in the last log, and I forgot how many we needed to give him prior, since there was a lot. Oh, we were tripping over the stake that the fox made. Interesting. And we had to do a lot of what? Where'd the stake go? Just disappeared. Oh, okay. Okay, well, stake in this case, stake, S-T-A-K-E, as opposed to the stake the fox made, which was S-T-E-A-K. But you get the idea. Anywho's, yeah. So we gave all of the Bubble gems to Koltin, and Koltin is now off living his best life. And hopefully that won't have any repercussions that'll come back to bite us in the butt later. I mean, doubtful. But, you know, just always want to be sure. Yeah, okay, so I see what I'm trying to do here. Basically, the platform that these wheels on, the carts, it catches on things a bit too much because of how low it is. So we're trying to make it a bit more of a high drag? I don't think that's the right terminology there. This looks absolute garbage though, so we should really fix everything about this. Yeah, no, there's something wrong with that front right wheel. Past me. I'm talking to you from the future. Yeah, okay, put it on a more level surface. Good idea. Yeah, see the problem? That front right wheel. Yeah, there's the problem. Okay, maybe not like that. That's not even a part of the, on the cart. There we go. There we go. How's that look? Okay, now the back left wheel looks like it could be a bit better. Oh, yeah, just take this all off. We can use this as a nice platform for upgrading stuff. Makes sense, so don't stay on the wheel. Also, I thought there was 160... Wait, no. Wait, okay. So... Wait, how... But... You know what? I'm gonna look at this really quick. I know I shouldn't right now, because we're currently watching it, but, like... If I... 160 items selected. How, though? Oh, I guess... Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. While Past Me does mechanical work to this vehicle to make it even better, there's a funny thing about this particular log. Now, when all's said and done, and you're seeing it, this is log 153. But for whatever reason, I guess I was just tired when I was recording this or something, I labeled it as log 154 in the footage. So this is technically log 154, and I was like, oh no, what happened to log 153? And then I'm looking at everything, and it's like, I don't think there ever was a log 153. I just forgot to label one as log 153. So this is actually one log shorter than I initially thought it was going to be. I mean, I could still... Wait, are we trying to take it off? Or okay, yeah. I could go back and just, like, check everything again, which I should have done, but it's I don't know, just really funny. I didn't notice that until quite literally we're on the very last legs of our adventure. And, I mean, understandable in some regards, because it's literally, I typed 152 and I typed 154, and I forgot 153, so I wouldn't really be looking for it until right now, but it's still funny. That was a perfect timing with the lightning. Bravo. Shh, shh, shh. Yeah, let's, yeah, we don't really need that as a favorite. Yeah, I know. It was a funky car we made. Yeah, this is just better in general, because this should have less traction since the cart's not as close to the ground. Anyways, I just found that really funny because I was looking at, like, after I finished recording log 152, I was like, alright, let me check log 153, and I was like, wait, where is it? And as I explained a few logs ago, I have these all on multiple hard drives, so I was checking the other hard drives, like, wait, where is it? And I was like, no, it was never there. And I was like, oh. Oh, I never made. I made a log 153. It's just unfortunately titled the wrong number. Shush, 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 shush. Because I've been playing like all my numbers right now, like assuming that, you know, I actually counted properly, which I didn't. Anyways, get out of here. Hey, buddy. I'll take it. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen all of the caves. All of them. And the wells, too. I got a little reward. It's this little snow globe for seeing all the wells. When it comes to it, the reward we got for seeing all the caves from Koltin was just another sailcloth, which, honestly, that's kind of neat. But it is interesting that there's a very unique gift you get for doing all the wells compared to doing all the caves. That said, Koltin also had a lot of like stuff that we could get from him, like that special armor and everything. And if I play my cards right and I get everything upgraded, then we could probably just switch over to the rupee armor and be totally fine for the rest of all time. If I had more rupees, because I don't think 17k is going to cut it. Wait. I heard core. Oh, right, yeah, it's marked on my map. It's fine. I'm going to take this road right here. We do have one thing we need to settle, though. We're not fully done with the Bubbulfrog stuff yet. As a request of Koltin's in the last log, he asked that we go see his brother and tell him about what happened. So that's what we're going to do, even though Koltin wasn't 100% sure what was going to happen. And so now that we're this far into the log, you haven't watched the last log because it happens at the very end of it, you should do that, otherwise I'm going to spoil what happens to Koltin. At the end of getting all the Booble Gems to Koltin, as Koltin had initially wanted the entire time, is that he believed if he ate all the Booble Gems, he would become a Satori, because Satoris are the king of the mountains and the forests and whatnot. Well, technically king of the caves, because they show you where the caves are, but whatever. They're just the most majestic creatures, and knowing the name inspiration for Satori makes sense. However, he did not turn into Satori. He turned into a Bloopy. Bloopy are the creatures that we use to track down where the entrances to caves are. And should you shoot a Bloopy, they will drop rupees. Bloopies are invulnerable as far as I know. I think Bubbulfrog, Bloopy, and Satori are all creatures that can basically resurrect themselves. I think. Don't know 100% for sure. But I want to say yes, because every time we defeated a Bubbulfrog, it would turn into a Bloopy. So, in my mind at this point, Koltin has only taken step 1 of becoming a Satori. In order to become a Satori, he needs to become a Bloopy first, become a cave entrance guarder for who knows how many eons. Eventually, he'll become a Bubbulfrog, and as long as no one disturbs him in the Bubbulfrog cocoon states, that will eventually become Satori. And we just served 101 Bubbulfrogs, 101 more Bubbulfrogs in the, at least what I'm considering, the cocoon state of Bloopy to Satori. So, yeah, good luck with that. Especially now that you have made everyone think that if you drop the Bubble Gem, then you'll become Satori. So, maybe it's just perpetuating the entire mythos of the Satori for all eternity, just to kind of show, hey man, or like, when I say man, I mean like humankind, Hyrulean kind. Don't mess with nature. Satori are majestic beasts, and you need to have a lot of work ethic to get there. Although, I am curious now, because we're the ones who got all that. We technically did all the work. In a way. What if we ate the Bubble Gems? Would Link become a Satori? Would Link ascend and become a Satori Hylian? Will the game... Oops. Oh. Yeah, I can't wait to play this on the Switch successor. Hoping that the Switch successor will improve some frame rate stuff and loading times. Which, in honesty, it's only like, I can only count on one hand how many times we've seen that over the course of these recordings. So, it's not the worst in the world, by any means. But, when it happens, they're noticeable. I also just think they were like, wait, we wanted you to make, like, a silly thing, and I'm just like, I made a car. But you already had the Master Cycle. No, I want a car. It has 4 wheels. I can't actually balance on bike well. Please give me a thing that can already stay balanced on its own without having me have to carefully maneuver on it. Yeah, true story. I don't ride bikes. Well, I mean, like, if it's an exercise bike, sure, because that thing's stationary. But otherwise, like, actual bikes in the wild, sure, we'll go with that. I grew up learning how to ride a bike, and I technically know how to ride a bike, but I am terrible at keeping my balance, so I am more likely to crash and fall over. And I had that happen too many times to me as a child that I just don't want to do that. Now, if there's another, hey, it's okay, hi, it's all right. Hello? You're welcome. Oh, you're another one who was just like, what the heck with them doing the underpants stuff. Yeah, that one quest is gonna keep paying dividends till the end of time, apparently. Yeah, is there like some kind of exercising, well, okay, no. Is there some kind of outdoor vehicle that is not gas-operated that could be used in the same way as a bike, by pedals, but isn't something I have to worry about balancing? I feel like there's probably something like that, but I don't know 100% for sure. Anyways, we're at Tarrytown now to finally tell Koltin everything that has transpired. Hello there. Yeah, about this. It's honestly kind of a bittersweet way that they did that, because Koltin isn't too upset about it. Like, he seems a little like, oh, I guess that's what happens. But at the same time, he's happy for his brother for what he was able to accomplish. And so that makes him want to do even more with what he's done, with his endeavors. And we've helped him a lot over the course of this game, too, with all the different statues we've made for him here in Terrytown. So I'd like to think that should the two brothers ever meet again someday, they will both be content with how they led their lives. And I'm also going to very awkwardly try to get out of Terrytown using this vehicle. I see someone walking there, so I don't want to hit the pedestrian. I mean, I don't think you ever want to hit the pedestrian, ever. Unless you yourself are also a pedestrian and you're playing a beat-em-up game. I also like that I came kind of at the right time, too, because the nighttime music for Terrytown is just extremely... It's optimistic, but it still has a bit of a somber tone to it. And considering some of the things we've done with Terrytown in this game, like Hudson having to see his daughter off for who knows how long until he gets to see her again, for that one jerk guy that had the shrine stone thingy that we needed, for all the different construction things that happen in Terrytown, and of course with Koltin now and his brother. Like, there's a lot of highs for this village, but there's also been quite a few lows, and I think it's kind of just, it's the way of life. It's a really nice message, to me at the very least, of just kind of how life can be. And I think that's, like, I really like Kilton's response, because it's not 100% I'm sad, but it's also not 100% I'm happy either. It is a mix of both emotions, and that makes a very different, unique type of experience and emotion compared to just one or the other. So with that all said, though, we have now seen every single well, we've seen every single cave, every Bubbulfrog, every Bubbulgem. As far as we know, there are no more quests to do. We have all the shrines done. We have all the light roots found. What is left? At this juncture, I'm going to wager what I did was I began working on upgrading more of the clothing. That's one thing we still haven't found yet. We have not found every article of clothing that there is in the game. And at the very least, while the ones that are based on previous Zelda games I might not go out of my way to seek, there is at least one piece of armor that we do need that we haven't found yet that goes for that Zonai armor set. So we're going to work on that, but I think we're also going to work on upgrading things, or just kind of seeing where the wind takes us. We're doing one last, basically, grand tour of Hyrule before we go and truly save the day. So why does this area specifically have the weird issue of having to load things in? I guess it just doesn't have the Death Mountain area loaded in? So one of the things we're going to start doing right now is basically causing ruckuses against all the bokoblins and whatnot, because they suck. As well as trying to find materials. We have Swift Violet right now, because we need Swift Violet for upgrading some of our other clothing items. So we're going to work on that. It's going to be pretty low-key, kind of just, hey man, whatever goes for the next few logs. And honestly, that's a bit nice. No super big goals in mind, just, hey, if we do this, we do this, and that'd be cool. And also, I can drive this however I want, and however long I want. Oh, I wonder if this is the log where I test the limits of how long the wheels last before they finally disappear, because I know they do. Hello there! Sorry, I didn't want to run you over. I doubt that's a Korok. I'm not stopping down to check every single rock in the road to see. Is that Korok? Though right now, I'm wondering if I'm just trying to go back to Lookout Landing. Oh. Help someone in need. Bye-bye. Alright, and aren't you? Yeah, Benny! I love Benny. Well, Benny, there's a lot of things you could explore right now if you wanted to. Like, I've been pretty much anywhere. Anywhere and everywhere. No. It's alright. Yeah, I hope to see you around too, Benny. I think I've said it, but I'll say it again. In terms of the, like, extremely minor NPC characters, Benny is cutest and best girl. She just is. Alright? If I was in this land, I would travel with Benny. Because it would be fun. Maybe we date. Maybe not. I don't know. It would be interesting though. Oh, did I never go up the staircase right here? No, I didn't. Well, let's check it out. I'm not gonna worry too much because we have the build of that ready now. So we can leave that car behind and we can build a new one. No problemo. Yeah, what is this scaffolding for? Oh. Did they build it? Why did they build it? Are they holding hostages there? Well, I don't want to fight them right now. Yeah, it despawns. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, okay. It's fine. Benny is a strong woman. She can do it. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna not come in your pathway. There we go. This tree is gonna be a problem, but we're fine now. You know, I'm gonna look up a picture of Benny. I wonder if Benny has fan art. I just, you know, shot Yunobo at you. Alright. Bye. Alright, let's see. Tears of the Kingdom, Benny. Yeah, she's cute. Oh, she was in Breath of the Wild too. Oops. Just reading up on the Benny lore right here. Okay, now I'm gonna go to images. Has anyone ever drawn Benny from Tears of the King? I don't think so. Dang. You know, where are we heading to past me? Sorry, I'm... Nomenclature. Yeah, it's derived from... Beniko. Her name is Beniko? In Japanese, okay. Okay, anyways. I just think she's neat. Is that the right way we want to be going? You want to go that way or want to go a different way? I mean, we can go this way. There's nothing wrong with that, but... You know, remember when up there? That was... Gosh, that was a long time ago now. It's honestly hilarious because I'm sure part of why I was doing this was like, ah, yeah, memories of when I was doing the stuff like a few weeks ago at the time I was recording it, but now it's just like literally like, oh yeah, that was a year ago when we actually were recording the commentary for the log we did that in. Oh, goodness gracious. I guess we're going to Kakariko. For what purpose, I don't know, but we'll find out. Because I can drive this in there. That's why. Oh, there's a Korok up here. I remember reading about that or seeing something like this. So they're like, oh, there's a Korok at one of these. Oh, well, there definitely is. Alright. Yahaha! Okay, I was a little late on the at the end, but otherwise I think we're pretty good. Okay, so here's the question. Since I was going on that like tangent about Benny for a little bit, favorite non-major character NPC, and so that means the character cannot be in the little information chart that Link has. So Taro's out. I'm going to also include some characters that technically aren't in there, like Pen's out. Oh, hi, Letty. Tracy's out. Like, I mean, minor NPC characters like Benny. Who is your favorite? You got? I bet you have a favorite. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just like, oh, I bet he's pretty. I am curious, though, because there is a lot of interesting NPC characters. Like, the Goron kid. Oh, it's Paya. Okay, hi, Paya. Yeah, Paya doesn't count. She's technically at least a fairly major character. But remember there's that Goron kid who's rolling around in Lookout Landing after you do the Goron region? Was Paya shorter than Link in the previous game, or am I just making that up? I think I'm making that up. That's not going to work. The bridge is too narrow. It is too narrow. Just carry it over. There you go. I mean, I guess you could also have one of your favorite non-minor NPC characters be one of the 999 Koroks. I don't know why you would, but you could. I like this Korok. What's their name? Korok. Yeah, like you couldn't say Addison. Addison's technically a slightly major minor character. I guess you could get away with saying one of the sons from Terrytown. Like Ronson. No, you can't say Ronson because she's the wife of Hudson. And they're technically major characters because they're in the profile. But I remember the dude that runs the inn, he was the priest that officiated their wedding in Breath of the Wild. Technically, not a very important character in Tears of the Kingdom. So you could say that he's more of a minor character, so in which case that could count as your favorite minor character, minor NPC. And you can't say the Stable Trotters either. Stable Trotters are pretty important characters. You could say one of the innkeepers, though. One of the stable keeps. You can't say Beetle either. Beetle is a pretty important character. I don't think that's gonna... okay. If you want to do it like that, that's fine. Alright, I have very little faith in this, but this will be interesting. Nevertheless, we're gonna try to aim for that pillar over there. Here we go. Oh, almost made it. Dang. Like, the reason I stayed so far back is because I wanted to give a little prep time, because if we didn't have the prep time, we would have just fallen off the cliff. But still. And also, hey, it does float if you, put the part that floats closer to the top than the bottom. So at the very least, we could just sit on this until we reach land. Works for me. Hi. Hi, Yunobo. Thanks for your help. Oh, that was a choice. Let's just put that on there right now. I mean, what if I apply it to like other Zelda games? What would be my favorite minor character? And well, see, I can't say that for Wind Waker because literally in Wind Waker you can take a photo of every character in the game. They all have their own unique little backstory. Like, man, I really need to replay Wind Waker. It's been too long. I mean, in Link's Awakening, I guess, the Face Shrine boss. Well, not technically a major character because it's one of the nightmares. Link's Awakening. Elvira's technically a major character, technically. Grab it, please. Thank you. I mean, if I said Elvira is a major character, it's technically cheating, but I'm not going to say Mr. Right. Mr. Right's my favorite minor character in Link's Awakening, because it's literally just the dude from SimCity. Like, was Mr. Right part of the original SimCity, or is that, like, specifically for the Super Famicom version of SimCity? Yeah. Let's learn some more. Well, we're on the open road here, huh? Alright, Mr. Right. SimCity. Alright. Oh, Dr. Right. He's in SimCity for the Super Nintendo. Okay. Oh, he's also in SimCity 64. Okay, and the creator of SimCity was named Will Wright, so that's where the Wright comes from. Now I want to know, like, was he just made for the Nintendo version of SimCity? This seems really interesting. Also, I can destroy these barriers, like, with ease with this vehicle. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm helping you guys. I keep forgetting that, like, you guys are around here, and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, usually I talk to you guys, but... Teamwork is the dream work, baby. Probably take out the silver one. Oh, no, they're coming after us. Okay, cool. As long as we're not taking the citizens down too much, we're fine. Oh, they got one of the citizens down. Dang it. No, not more. No! Yeah, you get him, Minoru. Haas, you want... I guess you don't have a weapon, but still... You could do more than you're doing right now, Haas. Just saying. True leaders lead. They don't sit in the background saying, you got this. You're not Bello Betty. I know you're not, because if you were, those guys that are incapacitated would rock up right now and start taking care of business. Also, we sold the fire hydrant on Minoru. Oops. If you're wondering, who's Bello Betty, a One Piece character? Her ability is that by waving a flag, she inspires others, and it gives them extra boosts in confidence and stamina to take things on. Ooh, am I actually finally going to make a automatic destroy things device? Okay, beam emitter, flame emitter. Just a sec, guys. I'm building the thing. It's gonna be helpful. Probably. Yeah, good enough. All right, here it comes. It hurts, so watch out, everybody. It's definitely doing a lot of damage to me. Is it seeking out enemies, or is it just going one direction? I can't tell. No, okay, it's seeking out enemies. I think. Oh yeah, there's just a moblin back there. We should probably get rid of the moblin. Yeah. Watch out, moblin, I have whatever this is coming to take you down. See, this makes me excited to replay this game, because now I know I could actually make more cool things like that. I don't think it was actually targeting anything. I think it just happened to be lucky in the pathing it had. I think I need that special other Zonai device for it to purposely lock onto enemies. But it has been a while, so maybe I just need to refresh my mind on what all the Zonai devices do. I do like that these Hylians apparently have impervious backs to constant fire. Good for them. Wish I had that. There we go, just constantly on fire. Oh, no, get out of the water. You need to be on fire. Ta-da! I mean, a lot of people fanned it and stuff, but it's fine! Oh, well thanks. That'll go into my funding of making another monstrosity of an automaton for the next fight, whenever that may be, even if it is in like another life or another game entirely. My silent princess. Shush. So I think right now the goal is to just drive all the way to Hateno so we can actually put on the new fabric that we got from Koltin in the last log. And honestly, it's been fun. It's been really fun just taking basically what's the scenic route as opposed to just warping all over the place. Yeah, I know, your friend's over there. You figure it out yourself. You can float, you're made of wood. Yeah, we've taken this particular vehicle. Is that? No way. There's no way. I did that one already, right? Right? There's no way. I did not do this one. Shame on me. This one's actually kind of on the road. I mean, it's not on the road exactly, but it's more on the road than some other of the ones have been. You know, in the last log, I think we also talked about, like, Addison, like... Is he just Hudson's, like, really good friends? Or is he suck at his job so much that they just gave him, like, an absolute BS thing to do and hope that he would never come back? I'm gonna guess maybe it's probably the first one, but that second one is funny to think about. Okay, well... Let's make it a little more secure, just to be safe. Right there. Okay. Ta-da! I also want to say, Addison, did you realize that your strength is so immense that you basically made those boards earlier do a, like, 30-degree angle shift because you couldn't move the sign to go with it? Like, I don't know, man. I think you have the resources at your disposal to be a great carpenter. You just don't have the brain power at the moment to realize that you can do that. In time, Addison, in time. We'll get that spin-off game where you play as Zelda and she delegates you work. Rebuild Hyrule. Make it a sprawling, fun city. Maybe Dr. Wright can come back from the SimCity games, as that's apparently a wholly Nintendo creation and is not part of the other Sims games. This is where I need to really check the roads, because I can get lost here really quickly in these windy roads. Just like real life. I need to use a map or a GPS at least like 3 times for me to understand location well. And even then, I'll understand how to get there, but if I don't know the right way to get out of there, then I'll still make problems for myself. I've been to my brother's place a few times now to take care of one of my nieces, and I know how to get there, I don't know how to return from there. Which you'd think that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, about that. Shh. Let's go up the hill. This is why we built it this way. Okay, or we can just do that too, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Had a big yawn. Oh, it is. The wheels are glowing. Oh my gosh! Can we make it into Hateno before the wheels give out? Yeah, so the wheels eventually do give out. Like that. That's pretty neat. But, man, think of how long we had to go. Those are the same wheels I was using at the very beginning of this log. And we readjusted the car a little bit at the beginning. But otherwise, we've been using that vehicle for over 40 minutes already. And yeah, it's been on and off a little bit. But still, that's a long runtime compared to the fans that seem to give out on a whim. Here's Koltin's fabric, and it is, of course, the faces of Satori. But it also is really cool when you put it on at night. Because it glows a little bit. Hard to see now the sun's coming out, but like, man, this is actually a really cool fabric. I need to go and do a ranking of all the different fabrics, in all honesty. There are some that I'm not super crazy about, but man, there are a lot of really cool ones. I don't think we used this one for too long, unfortunately, but man, it is like, this is a special, this is like... Yeah, I was like, oh man, Koltin only left us this sailcloth. But like, it's such a cool one though, you gotta admit. And now we're heading back off to the Great Sky Island because now that we have that, I also checked a list of all the potential different paraglider fabrics you could have. And there is one we're still missing. I mean, there's two, technically, but I don't have the amiibo for it, nor do I care to get the amiibo for it. You can take a guess as to what that is by just proximity of me saying that. But there is one last one to gather, and it's here in the Great Sky Islands, which you'd think, wow, we're actually coming back here after, like, everything? We've got, like, the cool... Well, the cool and weird Zonai skin for Link and everything, but we still need to come back here one more time? Yeah. I mean, why not? This is where our adventure started. And look at that sunrise. It's pretty rad. Don't hit me again. Where we need to go, though, is to the very top. And I think I remember coming to the very top here very, very early on in the logs. You could probably go back and check it, in fact. But it was just like, what is this for? I don't get it. But now, there is something here. And I don't actually know what the trigger for this is for it to show up, but yeah. We have another little fun test to do of the Zonai for next time. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have to, you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. If you like what you see as far as the game goes, Tears of the Kingdom, even though we're nearly, like, completely done with it, sans the Koroks, of course, please pick it up. Enjoy the adventure your own way. It'll be playable on Nintendo Switch and, of course, the Switch's successor, along with all the other amazing Zelda games out there, so please give them a pickup if you haven't already. But most importantly, I wish all of you to have a wonderfully great day. I will see you all in the next one for when we take on what may be our final side quest of the game. Until then, ciao.